Palms down, maybe palms in prayer. Just begin to allow the forehead to soften onto the mat. Maybe roll it out a little bit. Taking those deep breaths here. Start to press your left palm into the ground enough that the left elbow lifts up off the mat, and thread your right hand underneath. And I want you to look underneath your left armpit with your left palm facing the ceiling. Can you still press into your right hand or your left hand? Take a breath in. Find that breath out. Do that again. Breath in and breath out. Good. Now with your left arm, our right arm twisted, you're going to reach your left arm up to the ceiling. And right arm stays extended. Make a fist with your left hand and start to roll out the wrist. Feeling that stretch on the outside of your right shoulder. Now spread your left fingertips wide. Take a breath in. And we're going to start to lift your chest off the ground and set up for a dancing camel. So your left hand will come to the mat, maybe on the outside of your left foot, and swoop your right arm up towards the ceiling, but you don't want to go to a really deep back bend. I'm going to drop your hips down to the earth, tent your right fingertips to the earth, and inhale the hips up to the sky, taking it as quickly or slowly as you want to. Take this for about the next 10 seconds. So breathing and moving for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, finish exactly where you are on 1. Drop your hips, walk your hands forward into a tabletop and tuck your toes. Press into the finger pads and now begin to hover your knees 2 inches off the ground. Good, look in between your thumbs. Take a breath in. And I want you to start to straighten the legs and come into high plank without moving anything with foot and hands, breath out. Now begin to drop down to the knees, hover them, hovering tabletop, breath in. Press the body weight forward into this super extended long high plank. One more time, drop the knees to a hover, breath in. Find that shift forward into tabletop, squeeze the kneecaps, press into the hands, hold 5, down dog in 4, 3, 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Take your dog for a walk here. Now begin to inhale your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee and just make some circles with it. Don't worry so much about the shoulders. Just let the joints move however they want to move. Straighten your right leg, breath in. Lizard lunge, step to the outside of your pinky, breath out. Drop your back knee to the earth. Find your fingertips, lift your chest, breath in. Half split, hips go back, breath out. Moving forward and back, breathe in. Heart forward, exhale, hips go back, flexing your toes. One more time, bring it forward, inhale. Send it back as you exhale. Good, now as you come forward, pick your back knee off the ground. Then come to a wide leg forward fold facing the side mirrors. You may need to readjust your feet. Yep, back foot may need to step in. Turning your toes slightly inward, soften the knees. Take any free movements here, some skandhasanas, bound hands behind your back. Start to walk to the back of your mat. Press your palms into the ground, frame your left foot, and now step back into 3-point plank with your left foot hovering. Now you have the option to drop down to the right knee. We're going to take 5 seconds to lower belly to mat. So lower 5, 4, keeping the right leg off the ground, 3, 2, and 1. With your right leg still lifted, stretch your arms towards the back of the room. So back row may need to scooch back just a little bit. And you're going to take your thumbs up to the sky, breath in. And as you exhale, reach your right hand back, but just like tap the foot or reach towards it. Don't grab it. Then begin to extend your arm forward and do the same thing on the left side. So left foot comes up to a hover and tap, reach. Do that again. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, maybe feet stay floating as you exhale. One more time, inhale. And now as you exhale, reach back and grab the big toe side of your foot. Turn your left forearm parallel to the top of your mat, or sorry, the right hand. grabs the right big toe side. We'll turn your left forearm. Now begin to kick into your hands so that the thigh bone lifts up off the ground. Pull your foot towards your heel. Now begin to hover your left foot off the ground, left leg, left thigh, left knee. And if you don't need your left arm, reach it forward. Hold for 5. Kick into the hand, lift the heart a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2. Doing the same thing on the other side. 1. So keeping the feet lifted, reach your hands to the back of the room and swoop the left arm behind you as you bend your left knee, grabbing the pinky side of the big toe side of your foot. If you need that support, put your right forearm to the ground, lift everything up higher. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set everything down, hands underneath the shoulders. Now start to press into the feet, lift your knees, lift your hips, high plank, lift your chest, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it go, breath out. Good. Now come forward into a hovering tabletop and then drop the knees and find your child's pose with arms overhead. Now this time we're going to thread the left arm underneath, the right arm underneath. So press into the left palm enough that the forearm lifts up off the mat and thread your right hand underneath towards the mural. Left hand, sorry. So we're pushing into our left hand and threading the right or other way? Other way. So push into the right hand, thread to the left. There it is. That's what we call teamwork today, guys. Yes, we are in this together. Good. Do anything you want to do with that top hand. Press into the fingertips. Now let's inhale your right arm up to the sky. Make a fist and roll out through your wrists. Second set of our dancing camels. So you're going to take that top hand, start to reach it towards the right heel and scoop the left arm up, reaching up to the sky as you squeeze the butt. As you exhale, swoop your left arm around, planting the hand next to your ankle, next to your heel, and lift your other arm up. And just do that again for another 10, moving as slowly or as quickly for 9, 8, 7, 6, beautiful everyone, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into a tabletop, tuck your toes, hover your knees, breath in, stay for the breath out. Now as you inhale, start to straighten the legs, shift your body weight forward into this really long high plank. Inhale, hovering tabletop, exhale. Do that again. Inhale, shift your body weight forward. Exhale, drop the knees to a hover. Last time, inhale, hold. 5, press into the hands. 4, protract the shoulders. 3, gaze to the thumbs. 2, downward facing dog. 1. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. And again, bend your knee and open your hip and make any movements with the left knee, left ankle, opening and closing the left armpit. Now begin to straighten your left leg. Take a breath in. Step it to the outside of your hand, lizard lunge, breath out. Drop your back knee, fingertip your hand upwards. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, send hips back to heel. Do that again. Shift forward, breath in, press your foot into the ground. And as you exhale, roll the hips back and flex your toes to the ceiling. One more time. Breathe in, lift the heart higher, higher, higher. Exhale, send the hips back further and further and further. Now, as you begin to shift your body weight forward, pick your back knee off the ground. Wide leg forward fold once more towards the side mirrors. Readjust your feet. Maybe this time you clasp your hands behind your back, or you grab your ankles and pull, or you take some twists. Start to tilt your body towards the ball toe mound with a soft bend to your knees. Now begin to release your hands down from whatever grip you have them. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. 3-point plank, right foot hovers. For a count of 5, our left foot hovers. For a count of 5, begin to lower. Right, yes, I promise I'm gonna get my shit together by the middle of class. Okay, so now begin to lower, count of 5, 4, 3, 2, keep your right leg lifted. 1, stretch your arms in front of you. And as you exhale, reach back and tap your foot. Now begin to swoop it forward. And as you exhale, reach back and tap your left foot. And do that again. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, sends you back. Bending the knee. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale sends you back. Now inhale, come forward. And as you exhale, bend your right knee. And maybe you go back and grab with one hand, or maybe you take both hands back and you grab your foot on pinky and big toe side. Once you get your foot, see if you can kick into your hand enough that the chest lifts. Yes, can you pick your back foot up off the ground? Can you untuck your chin? Can you pull your heel to your butt, but kick your foot to the back of the room for 3, switching in 2 and 1. Try to see if you can float everything as you pull left leg back. Swoop both hands behind you. Now begin to kick into your hand, pull into your foot. Hold. 5, straighten your extended leg. 4, lift your chest and open your eyes. 3, 2, 1, forehead to mat. Release your toes to a tuck. Press into the hands, lift your knees, lift your hips, high plank, downward facing dog. Way to start, everyone. So today's class is going to be building up to a bound water dancer pose. If you're not sure what that is, we're going to be priming our spine for it. So begin to bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, our jumper step forward, halfway lift, breath in, forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, arms come up over your head. Cactus your arms as you tighten the glutes. Pull the elbows more back as opposed to down. Find this heart opening. Now, keeping your heart lifted, bind your hands behind your back, crossing your thumbs, intertwining the fingers. Drag your knuckles down towards the heel, exalt the heart upwards, breathe in. Now, as you exhale, I want you to bend the knees and begin to forward fold, rolling the ribs to your thigh bones, breath out. Now, if binding your hands is too much, go ahead and grab a hand towel in either hand, clasp your elbows, or fist bump yourself behind your spine. Good, release the hands, halfway lift, breath in. Plant the hands, step back into high plank as you breathe out. Spread your fingers wide. Now push into the feet so you shift the crown of the head forward as far forward as you can. Breathe in, low chaturanga with the option to come to the knees, breath out. Flip to the tops of the feet, squeeze the butt, lift your chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, rolls over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, lift your heels really high, and then press your heels down to the earth. Now let's inhale your right leg back up to the sky. This time, you're gonna open up the knee, point the right knee to the ceiling just for a breath in. Press into the right hand, twist deeper breath out. Straighten your right leg, inhale. Now we're gonna step the right foot off the left side of the mat. So we're on the hardwood here. And you're gonna turn all 10 toes towards the side or the muraled wall and come to the right fingertips as you press into your left hand. So you're getting that deep side body stretch here. Now begin to come back to center, and we're doing the same thing left side. So left leg comes up, press evenly into the palms, bend your knee and open up your hip just to prepare it. Straighten your left leg, breath in, and now you're gonna step left foot onto the hardwood to the right side as you simultaneously turn all 10 toes in the same direction. Come to the left fingertips and now press really hard into your right hand. Now begin to come back to center. Bend your knees, look at the hands. Inhale, can you jump or step one foot or both feet to the middle of your thumbs? Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Let's take that flow one more time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus them as you breathe out. Now start to let the hands fall behind you to a bound grip. Inhale, lifts the heart. And as you exhale, bend the knees and fold over the thighs. Release your hands, halfway lift, press into the shin bones. As you exhale, step to high plank or jump to low chaturanga, yogi's choice. Upward facing dog, pull your heart forward, press into the palms, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up, breath in. We're gonna go right into that side body stretch, step the left foot or right foot off the left side, come into the right fingertips. Good, now inhale, right leg up, exhale, sets it down. Left side, left leg comes up, step left foot off the right side of the mat, come into the left fingertips. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, sets it down. Bend your knee, travel to the top of your mat, jump, step, walk, or float. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Now we're gonna take that 2 more rounds on your own. So roll up, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Continue, let the arms fall behind you as you inhale, exalt. Exhale, forward fold with that bind. Good, halfway lift and take your flow. So 2 rounds on your own. Stepping off the left side of the mat with your right foot and vice versa. Good. Once you finish stepping off the right side of the mat with your left foot, do that whole flow one more time. We're going to meet in down dog. Nice, Rebecca. Nice work, everyone. We meet in down dog after you finish your left side. Perfect. Once you finish left side, walk your hands to the back of your mat, forward fold at the back of your mat. Bend your knees to the point where your abdomen can rest on your thigh muscles. Allow your head to fall. And once more, bind your hands behind your back and let your pinkies come towards the front of the room. Now, again, if binding your fingers doesn't work, you can take a hand towel, and I'm more than happy to grab a hand. I'll grab one for you, Doug, okay? I'll grab a few of them. Yeah, you're welcome. And release your bind in the next 3, 2, and 1. Release your bind, shake it out, and now begin to roll up vertebra to vertebra to vertebra. Swoop your arms up over your head, press your palms together to create that energy. And as you exhale, draw hands to heart. Bow your head, and just take a moment here to notice your body, notice your breath. Good. All right, flutter your eyes open. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our one flow today, and it's a doozy. So let's see if there's anything else, anything I need to demonstrate. No, it's all going to be pretty straightforward. How are we doing today? We're good? Happy to move our bodies? Okay. All right, so once you're ready, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up whenever you're ready. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Crouch and curl as you exhale. So placing the hands to the ground, sit your hips towards your heels. Good. Now, I want everyone to lift your chin away from the chest and walk your hands about, I don't know, to the point where your arms are straight, okay? So we're gonna start to practice stepping back into our high plank or low chaturanga with control. So we have our heels off the ground and you're just gonna tilt your body forward. Now you have the choice. Do you keep your arms straight until you feel your knees stack over your wrist and then from there step back? Or do you start to tilt so far forward, start to bend the elbows and come into a low chaturanga? So I want everyone to kind of play with that for a second. So make sure the hands are in front of the shoulders so that when you roll forward, your elbows come over the wrists. Now, once you step back into your high or low, wait, step back, take a breath in. Everyone make your way to low chaturanga as you breathe out. Press back up, high plank, inhale. Do that 2 more times, low chaturanga. Press up, high plank. Exhale, low chaturanga, upward facing dog, breath in, downward facing dog, breath out. Good, now start to walk to the back of your mat. Coming into this forward fold at the back of your mat. I call this next move the Karate Kid. All right, so halfway lift, breath in, forward fold, breath out. Now we're gonna come into chair pose, but I want you to pick the right foot off the ground about 2 inches. So come into chair pose. Yeah. So with the arms over your head, do you guys see the Karate Kid shape that we're about to do? We're not gonna do the kick, but if you're not sure what I'm talking about, Karate Kid, bam, right? We're not gonna do that, but if you want to, you can. Picking the right foot off the ground, now start to extend your right leg forward, flexing the toes, sink weight into your left heel. Now begin to press your right heel into the ground, tilt your body forward and come into warrior 3, picking your left foot off the ground. Good, find that exalted heart, lift your chest. Now we're gonna use that proprioception here. So in your warrior three, tap your right foot to the ground, nothing else moves. And now lift it up a foot. Find a little restraint here. Tap it down, now lift it up 2 feet. Tap it down and lift it up 3 feet. Now maybe we're in line with the hip. Tap it down, now we're coming above the hip. As you exhale, maybe tilt the body forward just a little bit. Last time, tap. Now start to tilt your body so far forward, we're in the standing split. If one hand or both hands need to come to the ground, find that standing split. Press into your left foot. Point your left or right foot, point your left toes to the sky. Now everyone's hands come to heart center. Single leg Tadasana, stand up. Left knee comes with you. Beautiful. All right, take a breath in. Exhale, let something go. Now inhale, send your arms up over your head. And as you exhale, I call this captain and cactus and captain. So you're gonna cactus the arm and Captain Morgan the leg, flexing your foot. Inhale, come back to center again. Exhale, do that again. One more time. Inhale to center, using your left oblique. Pick the left knee up higher. Hold. 5, 4. There it is. Wobbly is good. 3, 2. Come back to center on 1. Inhale. Water dancer. Pull left heel to butt. Open up your chest and reach back. So we were already kind of in this shape. Don't grab the foot. Don't grab the foot. Just reach back. Make this posture about strength. Good. Kicking the heel towards the back or the glutes. Lift your heart. Hold. Now begin to clasp your hands behind your back to that intertwined grip. And you're going to start to extend your left leg back into crescent legs. Keeping your palms contained or holding onto that hand towel. Lift up, breathe in. And as you exhale, swivel that back heel to humble warrior as you breathe out. Good. Now your right shoulder could be on top of your knee or actively pressing to the inside of the knee. Let the head fall. Press into your front foot. Take a breath in, lunge forward and down, breath out. Now release your left hand to the ground, twisted runner's lunge. Inhale, right arm goes up. You have the option to drop to your back knee if you need it. Now take another breath in. Open arm, just reach back. Now look down at your left hand and you're gonna turn your back foot to kind of the edge of it, setting up for side plank. Right foot floats. Maybe left knee comes to the ground in order for your right foot to float. Take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Now everyone reach your top hand towards the mirrors. Inhale. We're gonna do that cactus and captain from side plank as you exhale. Yes, do that again. Inhale. Cactus and captain, exhale. One more time. Inhale. Find that cactus and captain and hold. 5, 4. We're gonna come to the ground in 3, 2, turn to the back of the room and have a seat. 1, high boat, cross your ankles one over the other. And as you exhale, lean back to low boat. Good, inhale, high boat, squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, low boat, right ankle on top of left. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale, lean back and hold. 5, 4, 3, we should have our right leg on top. 2 and 1, set your heels down with your legs crossed. Start to turn to the front of the room, coming into high plank, feet set up properly. And as you exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. How was that? Yeah? All right. Let's do it left side. Bend your knees. Travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, arms come up, straight up. And as you exhale, cactus the arms. Good. Inhale, arms up. And now as you exhale, bend the knees and forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Crouch and curl, second round, exhale. So finding that crouch and curl. Start to walk your hands to the top of your mat until your arms are straight. Wrists are in front of shoulders. Now begin to look at the top of your mat, tilt your body forward, and either stay with straight arms and step left foot back, or start to lower down and step back. Now take a breath in. If you're in low chaturanga, stay there. Breathe out, low chaturanga. High plank, inhale. Low chaturanga, exhale. One more time, high, inhale. Low, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Forward fold at the back of your mat, exhale. All right, Karate Kid on the left side. So halfway lift, Forward fold. Chair pose with left foot hovering. Yes, find that instability here. Flex your toes towards your face. Good, draw your navel up and in. Now begin to extend your left heel forward to straight leg, enough that you can engage your quadricep. Set your heel to the ground, and with control, warrior three, pick your back foot off the ground. Arch the upper back, find a back bend here. Good. Now again, working that proprioception, tap your right toes to the ground, lift it up a foot. Lower, lift it up 2 feet using the right glute. Tap, lift up in line with your hip, 3 feet. Tap, now we're going above the hip, lift it up 4 feet. Start to tilt your upper body forward. Last one, tap. Now come into our standing split, supported or unsupported. Good, find that non-moving spot to look at as you press hard into the left foot. Good, lift your leg up a little bit higher, breath in. Bring your right knee to the left calf muscle, breath out. We forgot this on the other side, but that's okay. Coming into single leg Tadasana, right knee comes up, breath in. Good, hands to heart. Just give your shoulders a break, breath out. All right, flex your foot. Now inhale, arms come back up overhead. 3 rounds, cactus and captain as you exhale. Good, do that again. Inhale, try to keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. As you exhale, make the knee come up higher, not the elbows lower. One more time, inhale. Find that high knee, elbows in line with shoulder. Hold, 5, 4, 3, breathe, 2, single leg on 1. Inhale, water dancer pose. Pull arms back, heel to butt. Then press the sole of your foot to the ceiling as you arch your back. Good, stay here. Notice the back muscles working to hold the front line of the body up. Now take your hands behind you and bind them. Good, start to step to the back of your mat. You may need to start to step forward. There it is, reposition the feet. Breath in, arch your upper back. And as you exhale, humble your warrior back heel to the mat. Press your palms together. Soften the shoulders, roll them back away from the ears so they're not hyperextending. Nice, Holland. One more breath in and a breath out. Release that bind, twisted runner's lunge. Left hand up, right hand down. Take a moment here to give yourself what you need. Maybe your back knee needs to come to the floor for a little break, knowing that we got those side planks next. Find that moment here to breathe. It's like interval training. Push hard, rest hard. All right, start to tilt your upper body back, send it into side plank. Maybe your right foot or left foot lifts up. Now reach your top hand towards the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale, cactus and cactus, elbow to knee. Do that again, 2 more. Breath in, exhale, tap. 1 more time, inhale, prepare to hold it, elbow to knee. 5, 4, we're gonna have a seat in high boat in 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips. Pick up the heels, cross left ankle on top of right ankle. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, leans you back. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, pull the knees to the chest. Exhale, push them away. 1 more time. Pull the knees to the chest. Exhale, lean back, hold. 5, 4, left ankle should be on top. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Set your heels down, turn towards the side mirrors. High plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breath out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Drop down to the knees, seated meditation. All right, taking a moment here just to kind of notice how you feel. Don't attach any judgment or anything like that. If you're feeling a little uncomfortable, you're feeling out of breath, that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Good. Now just a gentle intermission here, or not a gentle, short intermission. It's not gentle, it could be. So you're gonna take your hands kind of like we've already been doing in front of you. And we're gonna sit up for Lalasana. So when we come into Lalasana, you're gonna press the tops of your feet into the ground. With your straight arms, you're gonna pull your knees into your chest, okay? So we wanna get that kind of nice abdomen to rib, or abdomen to thigh compression, and then lower down. And we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna hold each one for about 10 seconds. So when you come to Lalasana, if you wanna kind of up it a few notches, maybe second round, you pick a foot up off the ground, And third round, maybe you pick the other foot up off the ground. All right. So finding your Lalasana, spread your fingers wide. All right. Press into the tops of your feet. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, press into the toenails, draw knees into chest, straight arms, nose to knees. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Take a breath in. Breath out. Now, second round, maybe your right foot lifts to the glute. Ready, set, and go. Exhale, lift. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Maybe roll out the wrist. Third and final round. This is the last time we're going to do this today. Place your hands to the ground. Final round. Ready, set, and go. Lift and hold. 10, 9, nice Nick. 8, 7, stay with it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and relax. Sit the hips to the heels and roll it out. Good. Now I'm going to give you some choices here to stretch out your ankles. Taking the hands to the ground and rolling it out, or a more non-traditional way, hands come to heart, lean your upper body back and see if you can float your knees off the ground. So wherever you want to go, tabletop or doing that jump roll, I want you to breathe and hold. 3, there it is. 2, nice Elaine. On 1, hands come to the ground, downward facing dog. We're going to take that flow one more time. Just a few little additions and changes. All right, look at the hands, and you can jump or step or walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come up over your head. And as you exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, crouch and curl, exhale. All right, maybe you go into third round, low chaturanga. So tilt the body so far forward, shoulders are past the fingertips and elbows are on top of your wrist. Step right foot, then left foot back. If you're in low chaturanga, hold, breathe in. Everyone meets in low chaturanga, breath out. High plank, inhale, low chaturanga, exhale. One more round, inhale, high plank, exhale, low chaturanga, upward facing dog, inhale, downward facing dog, walk to the back of your mat as you exhale. Halfway lift, reset, breathe out, forward fold. Karate Kid with our right foot off the ground. So single leg chair pose. Good, flex the foot. Now see if you can extend your right heel forward enough that you can access your quadricep. Hold. 3, flex the foot, draw the navel in. 2, you guys look so strong. 1, step forward, warrior 3, swoop your hands behind you. Find that back bend, inhale, tap foot to ground, exhale, lift it up 1 foot, inhale, practice restraint, exhale, tap, lift it up 2, tap, lift it up in line with the hip, tap, lift it above the hip, tap. Now trust yourself to maybe come up to your standing split. Hands can go to heart, hand can bind behind you. They can come to fingertips. Take another breath in. Open mouth, pull nose to shins, breath out. Now single leg Tadasana, arms come up, bring your left knee with you. 1 round, cactus and captain as you exhale. Good, now we're gonna inhale, come to center, changing it up a little bit. Exhale, extend your left leg long. Yes, just like we did in our kind of Karate Kid. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. We're going to step to the top of your mat. 1, single leg Tadasana, right knee comes up. And as you exhale, what our dancer pose? All right, so now, just like we did in our warm up, you can stay here, what our dancer pose, or turn your thumbs to the ground and see if you can pull the heel to the butt, interlace all the fingers and grab right around the ankle. And once you get this grip, maybe you only have 1 hand around it. That's cool. Breathe in. And as you exhale, tilt the body forward, squeeze the glute and lift your chest as high as it can go. Straighten the arms, kick into your hand. Yes, dancer pose is always an option. Grabbing 1 foot, hold. 3. We're gonna step back to high crescent lunge in 2 and 1. Step back, arms up over your head, breath in. Twisted runner's lunge, right hand down, left arm up, breath out. Good, take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Now begin to look down at your left hand or right hand, open up into Vashisthasana. Keep your gaze down. And once you feel like you have a solid grasp on your balance, that's when you look up. Otherwise, keep it down. Reach your top hand towards the front of the room. And now as you exhale, knee to elbow, elbow to knee, captain and captain. One more or two more times. Inhale. Exhale, tap. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, tap and hold for 3. Bring an astagrass in 2 and 1. Turn to the back of the room. Now place your feet to the ground. Reach your hands to the windows behind you. Tuck chin to chest. We're going to set up for bridge pose, but begin to roll back vertebra to vertebra to vertebra. Reach your hands towards the heels. So walk your heels as close to your body as you can. Breathe in. Let out some heat. Breath out. On your next inhale, bridge. Lift up your hips, but try to keep the core engaged, meaning you don't want to lift them up to hyperextension. You're still trying to draw navel into spine. Now press the back of your head into the ground so the chin naturally untucks away from the chest. Beautiful. Now begin to press into that ball toe mound of both feet, internally rotating the knees. Hold 5. Hold 4. Love all these different variations. 3, 2, and 1. Drop hips to heels. Draw your knees into your chest. Now you're going to start to rock forward and back, and maybe you take a vinyasa, or maybe you just roll into a forward fold at the new top of your mat. Your choice. Yeah. Wherever you are, forward fold at the top of your mat. Get there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Reach up, stand up, breathe in. Bend the knees, forward fold out. Halfway lift, inhale. Crouching curl for the very last time. Access your core by tilting your body so far forward. Keep going, keep going. Now step into high or low. Good, both legs, hell yes. Inhale, low chaturanga, exhale. Straight arms, inhale. Low, exhale, last time, straight arms. Exhale, low chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog into forward fold at the back of your mat. Find your breath. Again, capitalize off of these little moments of rest. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Taking our final Karate Kid. So begin to lift your left foot off the ground to a hover. Hold. Can you find your core here? Can you breathe? Start to extend your left leg forward. Keep the heel off the ground. Hold. 5. Access that quadricep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down. Warrior 3. Leg up. Swoop the hands behind you. Roll your right hip towards the earth. For the last time, tap foot to earth. Nothing else changes. Lift it up a foot. Exhale, tap. Lift it up 2 feet. Exhale, tap. Lift up in line with your hip. Exhale, tap. Lift it beyond your hip. Exhale, tap. Now slowly dip your body to standing split. We're not going for any kind of like gold star shape. We're going for trying. Trying. Press into your left foot. Lift your right leg higher, 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 higher. Hold. Good. Exhale, Jiva squat. Single leg Tadasana brings the arms up over your head. Inhale, 1 round captain in cactus as you exhale. Inhale to center. Now extend your right leg in front of you. Good. Flex your toes. Now you're going to step your right foot to the new top of your mat. Single leg Tadasana. Left knee comes up. And now as you exhale, set up for water dancer pose, bound, unbound, or dancer pose. So wherever you are, grab your foot. 1 foot, 2 hands, no hands. Yes, now begin to tilt your body forward until your heart and ribs are parallel to the ground. Kick up higher and higher. Nice, Laurel. Stay in it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the bind. Step back to high crescent lunge. Inhale. Twisted runner's lunge. Right hand down, left arm up. Exhale. Take a moment to breathe. All right. Knowing we have those side plank, captain to cactus, and option bridger wheel coming up. How do you recover here? Now begin to step back. Open arm, open leg. Reach your hand to the windows behind you. Inhale. Tap elbow to knee, compress. Exhale. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Yes, one more time. Inhale. Elbow to knee, hold for the very last time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Feet to the mat. Reach to the front of the room. Tuck chin to chest and gradually lower yourself to the earth. Second round, bridge your wheel. Reach for the heels or place your hands next to your ears. We're going to hold it for 5 breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Lift up, breathe out, bridge or wheel. Stay with it. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. In and out. 3 more. Breathe in. Stay with it. Breathe out. As long as you're breathing, just keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Breathe in. Exhale, breath out, tuck chin to chest, roll down, hips to heels. Hug your knees into the chest, and for the very last time, make your way to down dog. So rock up and down, up and down. Maybe you take a vinyasa. Maybe you're like, I'm done with those things, and move your way to down dog. Now from here, start to walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, breathe out. Swoop your arms up over your head. Inhale. Hands come to your heart, setting up for tree pose. As you exhale, shift weight into your left foot. Right foot comes to inner calf, inner thigh, or inner calf, inner thigh, or inner ankle, your choice. Good. And if half lotus one is a preferred version of you then that you'd like to take, go ahead and take that. No matter where you are, see if you can shift the place that you look. Maybe it's down the bridge of the nose. Maybe you completely close your eyes. Can you press your left foot into the ground harder and lift the crown of your head higher? Can you knit your ribs down? Can you breathe here for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything down to the ground. Forward fold. Walk your hands forward into high plank. Holding in this high plank for 10. We're going to do tree pose left side in 9, 8. Forearms are always an option. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk it back on 1. I begin to roll up vertebra to vertebra, setting up for tree pose on the other side. So foot to the inner calf or inner thigh, inner ankle, other side. There you go. Nice, Joanna. Try to prevent the foot from coming to the inside of the knee, okay? So if you know anything about knees, you know they do not like to move laterally. So place your foot above or below the knee. Pull your shoulder blades together. And maybe you take reverse prayer with your thumbs down your spine. Pull your elbows together like camel. All right. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release the feet. Arms over your head. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Walk forward into forearm plank. Dropping your forearms to the earth. I want you to separate your feet to hip width distance. Staying on your forearms, drop your heels towards the muraled wall. Keep your shoulders squared, but drop the heels. Now press hard into your right elbow and lift your hips 2 inches higher. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Inhale, drop your heels in the other direction. Now press hard into the left forearm to lift your hips higher. Hold 10 for the last time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Child's pose or seated on 1. We're gonna finish that sequence with a bang. Find this moment of rest. We're going to start to stretch the side body here. So I want everyone to come into a child's pose for a moment, setting the knees nice and wide, big toes touch. And walk the left hand underneath your shoulder, like you're going to push up into a chaturanga. But I want you to extend your right arm forward with your thumb facing the ceiling. And you're going to start to turn your chest towards the bent arm and press into the right pinky. So we're getting to this kind of like deep stretch along the right side. Good. So the more you press your arm into the ground and the more you press your left hand into the mat, the more of a stretch and extension you're going to get. Now start to revolve your right palm to the earth, threading the needle for the last time. Thread your left arm underneath your right arm. Stay here for a moment. And just like we did at the beginning of class, inhale your right arm up to the sky, make a fist. Good. Now this time, you're going to start to sit your upper body back onto your heels and come into a seated twist with your left hand to the outside of the knee and your right hand to the thigh. Take a breath in, twist deeply as you breathe out. Good. Now inhale, arms come up over your head. And as you exhale, dancing camel on the left side. So left hand down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, set the hips down. Notice how different it feels. And we're just going to move back and forth for the next 10, feeling those back bends. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, child's pose, just to reset. All right, walk your right hand underneath the shoulder and turn the left palm so the thumb is facing up and the pinky is facing down. Now I want you to lift your chest off the thighs just a little bit and then press into the right hand, press into the left hand and twist. Right, now start to turn your chest forward, plant your left palm, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left. Taking this twist, we're going to start to rise up. So make sure, which hand do we have forward? We got left arm long. Okay, so inhale the left arm up and then take it around and right hand to left knee twist towards the back of the room. Draw the navel in to protect your spine. Take a breath in. Twist a little bit deeper as you breathe out. Now inhale, arms come up. Take your right hand behind you as you exhale. Dancing camel for the very, very last time. We're just going to move. If you prefer to hold camel, placing your hands to your low back, hold camel for the next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So many back bends today. 2 and 1. Sit your hips to your heels. Extend your legs out long. Good. Now here, flex your right toes towards your face. Inhale the left arm up to the sky. Turn your left thumb towards the mirrors in front of you and now grab your foot with your left hand. So my thumb is down by my heel and my pinky is almost touching my pinky. There we go. Right hand stays behind you and extend. Now there's no rule in the book that says this leg has to be straight. In fact, if you bend this knee, you're going to have more access to that twist. Then once you get into that deep twist, that's when you can begin to extend the leg. But focus more on the twist before the straight leg. Breathe in. Twist deeply as you breathe out. Now you're going to turn your body forward and you can stay here or release your hand and reach forward and grab to a crossed arm grip. You're going to let the movement come from the elbow. So lift your chest. And as you exhale, pull your elbows out as you pull your toes to your face. Good. Release that. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So pull your left heel towards your body. Right hand goes in front, thumb down. Grab the pinky, thumb to heel. Using your left hand behind you, extend your leg long. Again, don't worry about that straight leg. Get the twist first, and then worry, for lack of a better word, about the twist. Take one more breath in. Twist deeply as you breathe out. Keeping your leg lifted, swoop that back arm to the front. Can you grab your foot, thumbs down, and then begin to kick into the hand, bend your elbows, and draw your shin closer to your face. Hold 5, 4, making our way to our back in 3, 2, release on 1. Send your hands in front of you, tuck chin to chest, and for a slow count of 5, we bring our spines to the earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs up the wall, songs the wall. Good. Take any movements here. I feel really good. We got about 4 minutes left of class. So I'm going to give you about 1 minute to kind of do any more core strengthening, if there's any left that you still want to do. Inversions are always an option. There you go. You're welcome. Twists, happy babies. The way I always like to preface this part of our class is if I wasn't here guiding you and you wanted to get on your mat really, really, really badly, what would your body need? And I feel like this is such like an intuitive question. No one knows the answer except for you. What does your body need? About 20 more seconds, and then we move into our final Savasana. We begin to our last part of our journey together in the next 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Savasana. I'll begin to preface for our Savasana. Get that towel ready. Where do you want it? Forehead, chest, belly, neck. We have about 3 minutes here. 3 minutes is a long time for some of us to stay still. So in order to truly know what relaxation is, we're going to take the next, let's say, 20 seconds to create so much tension in our bodies that when we release it, we actually get the chance to enjoy it. So with that said, start to squeeze your fingers. Start to squeeze your toes, your calves, your obliques, your quadriceps, your jaw, your eyes, your face, your abdomen, your shoulders, your traps. Squeeze everything in as hard as you can for 5. Squeeze harder. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nothing left to do but rest. Turn your palms face up. When your fingers start to curl in, that's your body's way of telling you you are holding no tension. As the mind begins to wander, bring it back to the breath. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to leave you. Stay still until we close out class. It is 1 o'clock on the dot. So if you can spare another 10 breaths or 2 minutes in this posture, feel free to take it. Otherwise, you know to leave quickly, leave quietly. My name is Amanda. If you have any questions at all, I'm so grateful and appreciative for you guys taking the time to come here today and support me and the studio. So if anything you need, you know where to find me. Until we meet again, the light in me sees, loves, and respects the light in you. Go in peace. Namaste.